Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Justin Gaethje has a pretty big choice to make, I think.
He just defeated Tony Ferguson, upset in that fight, dominated him for 5 rounds until the ref finally stopped it. Our big thoughts was like, Khabib or Conor McGregor. And right post-fight, Gaethje was like, Khabib. Like, that's his focus.
Oh, yeah, he went out of his way to say he's definitely fighting Khabib next. We have an article out there at Heavy that asks basically, who should he fight next? Because there's a choice, right? Do you fight for the undisputed lightweight title against Khabib Nurmagomedov, or do you fight the guy that you can make the most money against, which is clearly Conor McGregor?
What makes that even more of an option is that Monday, Conor McGregor unleashes
and part of that,
a tirade of tweets that included
guaranteeing that he's going to get next crack at Justin Gaethje, which I thought was really interesting. And then it made me think, oh, I bet if I were Justin Gaethje, of course that's what I would have said after I beat Tony Ferguson, is because I want really great, I want to be in a great space for the negotiation. I want as much money as possible, so I want to make sure that Conor McGregor knows that
he's got to come prepared to make me take this fight, that I'm not just here like, oh, please let me have this fight. He's going to have to come to the table prepared. So I think I can't ever fault a fighter for choosing money. This is a dangerous sport. There is not like, built-in retirement. You've got to make money while you're in the sport, and you can make it. I just can't fault a fighter for taking, especially when it can bring in the kind of money that fighting Conor McGregor can bring in.
And I think that him versus after Gaethje's stunning performance against Tony Ferguson, I mean, is there a fight that you want to see more than him versus Conor McGregor? They're both excellent, like violent knockout machines, and I think that people really love that kind of fight. I mean, that's what I was thinking about after he won. Now, of course, Khabib is a great fighter. He's arguably the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sports, either him or John Jones. So I don't know. There's people that want to know, how can Khabib, who's beaten everybody else he's ever fought, would he do the same thing to Gaethje? I don't know. Gaethje super surprised me. I didn't think that he would dominate every round. I didn't think he'd win the fight, and he did. He's got a big choice ahead of him, Rachel. I think we talked about this before, but he earned that choice, I think.
Yeah, definitely. He got in there. He showed what he's made of. Like, he is ready to compete. I kind of feel bad for Khabib, who might possibly...
We're that guy now who go back and forth and say
between
Khabib and
Khabib.
We're learning, okay?
Might possibly get slighted. You know what I mean? And through no fault of his own, like, it's the way this year has unfolded in, like, with the, pandemic. He just hasn't been able to fight, and so I'm like, oh, that would be too bad if Gaethje fights Conor next, and once again, Khabib's out of the mix.
Yeah.
So that sucks for him.
Oh.
Can we just, like, real quick, is Conor just super bored in quarantine?
Yeah, he is.
And he's like ready and willing to fight everybody? He has, like, accepted Oscar De La Hoya's challenge. He's going to fight Gaethje. He said he'll fight
Nate Diaz. Signed the contract, Nate.
Nate Diaz.
He wants to fight Floyd. He wants to fight Pacquiao. He wants to fight everybody.
He is going to be busy.
Conor McGregor versus everybody, I guess.
The world. The universe.
I mean, he was getting into it with Sinead O'Connor a couple months ago on Twitter. I don't know. What I do know is that you make the world a better place by liking, commenting, and subscribing to Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel. We, after all, are your best fight friends. So come and hang out with us. We'll talk about the fights. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. That's the most important thing, probably in anybody else's life.